Good morning and welcome to Power Espresso with your host, Michael Dinney, or Vinyasa Intermediate, whatever it's called now. So we'll start sitting, find a tall spine, and take a moment to connect in with your breath. And on your next inhale, pull back with your hands, lift your chest, and then lift your chin. As you exhale, take the shoulders forward, scoop your tailbone under, rounding your back, look to navel. Inhale, slowly rock forward, lift the heart, draw the shoulder blades a little closer, and then look up. And exhale, reverse the movement, looking down the nose towards navel. And a few more to go at your own pace. Roll up through the vertebra. Chin is the last thing to lift up, and it can also be the last thing to come down. And then roll up through your spine, lifting the heart. This time, stay tall on the exhale. Draw your ears back over the shoulders. And we'll do Kapalabhati. So before you start, really small breath in, and then rapid exhale through the nose, targeting low belly, passive inhale. Keep on going another 30 seconds. Arms are straight, pressing the backs of the hands against your lap or your knees. Exhale, fully empty. Hold your breath. Downward facing dog. Tuck your chin. If you know the abdominal locks, you can suck back the whole stomach, doing the abdominal vacuum. Uddiyana Kriya, as it's called. When you're done, engage your core and breathe deeply. And then bend your knees and move your hands back towards your feet, coming into Ragdoll. Hold on to opposite elbows. Let your torso sway from side to side. And then tuck your chin and roll up through the spine, vertebra by vertebra. And then when you get to standing, we'll meet at the top of the mat, mountain pose samasthitihi. Arms at sides, legs together. Take a full breath in, keeping the lower belly drawn in, just below the navel. And then full breath out. Use the core to help fully empty. Low belly in, take an inhale to lift the arms overhead. Lift your chin, looking up at the thumbs. And come back to mountain pose, long exhalation. Again, inhale, lift the arms up. Look to thumbs, hold the breath. Long exhale, arms at sides. Again, inhale, lift the arms, lift the chin. Fold on the exhale, take your hands forward past your feet. Feel free to bend the knees. Inhale, look up halfway. Fold forward again on the exhale, engaging your core, tuck the chin. And then stay there for a few breaths. Try to reach your hands into the earth. Look towards your belly button or in between the thighs. See where it feels good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, high plank. And hold. Take a breath in. Low plank, exhale. Bend the elbows to come forwards. High plank, inhale. Exhale, low plank. Bend the arms. Back to high plank. Reach back through the heels. Exhale, low plank. Bend the arms. Last one. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank, come all the way down. Bring your hands to your sacrum, legs together. Inhale, swim the right arm forward, opposite leg up. Hold the breath. Exhale, back to center, lower the head. Other side, inhale, left arm, opposite leg, thumbs up, hold. Exhale, slow, coming down. Full exhale. And repeat a few more times at your own pace. Breathing in slowly and then holding for a few seconds at the top. Make your exhales even longer than your inhales. And then back to center. Keep the forehead down. Both arms forward on the inhale. Lift the arms, lift the legs, and breathe. Keeping the head down, arms up. Lift the legs, keep them straight. And exhale, release, hands by your low ribs. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Pull through, open your chest. Exhale from the core, downward facing dog. Look towards your navel, rounding the back, and breathe deeply. On a long inhale, lift the heels up. Exhale, bend your knees. Step forward, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, engage your quadriceps, fronts of thighs, head in. Inhale, lift the heart, swim the arms up, looking to thumbs. And exhale, arms at sides, mountain pose. Again, inhale, lift the arms, lift the chin and shoulders. Exhale, fold over, hands down, look to belly button. Try to press the hands forward. Inhale, look up, palms down. Exhale, plank pose, down slow, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, pull through. And exhale from the core, downward dog. And then take a breath in, press your thighs back. Exhale, look to your navel, round forward into plank. Feel free to adjust your feet. Inhale, lift the chin, downward dog. Exhale, tuck the chin, high plank. Keep your arms straight the whole time. Lifting the chin, inhale. Push out through the palm. Tucking the chin, exhale, plank, rounding through the vertebra. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, plank. And last one. Inhale. This time on the exhale, bend your knees, look thumbs. Inhale, step or jump, half lift. Exhale, fold, quadriceps strong. Inhale, rise up, lift the arms. Exhale, arms at sides, mountain pose. Again, inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, look up. Chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And this time we'll hold down dog. Keep pushing your hips back. Fingers spreading, palms pressing forward. And then create a mini wave through your spine. So as you exhale, engage your core. Look towards your navel, dropping the tailbone. As you inhale, find more of a back bend, pressing the heart to the feet, softening the effort a bit. Exhale, more in the core, look navel. Inhale, heart to feet, more of a back bend. And a few more to go. Keep your arms totally straight, chest engaging, palms pressing towards each other, hands scrubbing out away from each other, balancing the engagement of the chest with the external rotators of the shoulders. It's always some kind of fine balance. Now on your next exhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Plank on the inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Gazing between hands, repeat that movement. Extra challenge, jump forward to a squat, and then jump back, squatting in the air. Landing in a squat and hopping into one. And I call this downward frog or even leapfrog. One more, and then we'll meet in a squat. Take the feet as wide as the mat, or as wide as your hips, rather, so a little wider than hip width. Okay, hands together. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull your right hand out to the side, twisting. Back to center, inhale, and repeat. Exhale, twisting. Back to center. Try to feel it coming from the core. Exhale, twisting, and then hold. Lift your right arm, look thumb, and breathe. See how it feels to then bring your right arm closer to your ear and push the right knee back, going onto the outer edge of the foot, lengthening right side body, turning the hip out to help drop the tail, lengthening the low back. Exhale, back to center. Take a breath in. Exhale, pull the left fist away. Inhale, center. And repeat the vinyasa. Exhale, open up. Inhale, center. Exhale, open up. Then from there, lift the left arm, turning your chest open. And now take the arm forward by the ear, gazing up to your thumb. Slowly go onto the outer edge of your left foot, turning the hip out more, lengthening low back and side body. 2 more breaths. The chest is opening, but the low back is lengthening, softening, expanding with the breath. And exhale, hands to heart center again. Toe squat, take your hands forward, lift your heels. You can be at the front of your mat. And as you inhale, lean into your hands, crow pose, bakasana. Exhale, toe squat. Inhale, lean in, press the hands towards each other. Exhale, toe squat. Last one. Inhale, lean in, and hold the posture. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, from the core, down dog. Right foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2, but shorten the warrior, left foot in. Take a breath to prepare. Kung Fu warrior. Exhale, lift the pubic bone, lengthening low back. Press your left arm forward. Inhale, prepare again. Exhale, hover the left heel, press out through your forearm. Inhale, prepare. Last one. Exhale, let the pelvis move with you. Press that left forearm forward and then upwards. See if you can find a release through the left psoas, front of the hip, going all the way up through the armpit. Strong in the core. If you lose the core back bending, you might lose that stretch as well, so feel free to bend your back leg, strongly engage the glute. And inhale, lift the left arm straight. Exhale, take that left hand down, right arm up. Go onto the outer edges of both feet so that right foot is turning out just like before. And then circle the right arm forward by the ear and back by the hip. Lengthening right side body. Notice how the arm position can influence the length through the right side, especially around the lower back as we lift the shoulder to the ear. Next, exhale, right hand down. Press down through the base of your left toes, just like a lunge. And then from there, lower your left knee, Gecko Lunge. Option to go onto your forearms or stay up on the hands. You could also use yoga blocks to raise your forearms up a bit. Now, pressing down through the base of your left toes, pick up the knee again, and then rock forward and back, reaching back through the heel, and then pushing off the toes to come forward. That right foot could still be turned out, which will help you move more into the hip joint. It's a nice alternative to putting your leg behind your head. Who wants to see that anyway, right? I've been told nobody does. All right, let's take the hands down. Lower your left knee. Twist to the right. You can press your hand against the inner thigh. Go onto the outer edge of the foot. Option 2, pick up the left foot, aiming heel to buttock. Engage the glute. And then try catching that foot with your right hand. You can get more into the quads by pulling the heel in towards you, or get more into the front of the left hip by kicking your foot against the hand. That action also helps with the twist a lot more. So Choose your variation. They're both great, slightly different. Exhale, release. Hands down. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, from the core, down dog. Left foot forward, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two, but shorten the warrior. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, kung fu warrior, lunge on right toes, lifting the heel, push through the forearm. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, bend the right knee to hover, draw the core of the body in, forearm out. And once more. Inhale, serratus spreads the shoulder blade, and then we lift the whole arm. Strong in the buttock, pressing right hip forward, squeezing left heel back, and breathe. See if you can find a psoas release. The front of the right hip stretches a bit. You can take that release all the way up the side body through the armpit. And then straighten the right arm on an in-breath. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Go onto the outer edges of both feet and circle the top shoulder. Opening up. Left foot out about 45 degrees or so. You can play with the angle, see what feels good. Don't even look at your foot, just play with it. Feel it out internally. And then next, exhale, take that left hand down, stay on the right toes and lower the knee. From there, you can walk the left foot a little more out to the side as an option. Angle the foot out, go onto the outer edge. Option to stay on the hands, use the forearms, or use blocks beneath them. And then picking up the right knee, rock forward and back, exploring this posture, exploring the stretch of the hip, strengthen the back leg. You can really go into that left hip here. Go as far as you can comfortably. These hip openers are really great, especially for those of us with tight hamstrings who might not be able to access these kind of openings in a seated forward fold. So now we'll push off the right toes, lower the knee, hands down, lift the heart. From there, you can press your left hand against the inner thigh and pick up the right shin. Left arm back, reach towards the foot. If you catch it, you can either pull it in or kick it against your hand to open up more like a back bend. And breathe. It's like bouncing an egg on an A-frame, so we can always go back and forth between variations until that desired balance is reached. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together, lift your right leg on an inhale, bend the knee and make circles with the hip, allowing your pelvis to follow the knee out to the right and then up to the sky. Start to create length through the right side body, shorten the left side using the core. Test the circuitry by going onto the tips of the right fingers, and then pause, lifting the right knee. Option 2, wild thing, land the ball of the right foot, and then gradually open up. 3 more breaths. From down dog, lift the right leg again. Fall in triangle, knee towards the left arm. Straighten the leg onto the floor. Pick up the left arm, stacking shoulders. Great place to stay. Extra challenge, bring the heel back a bit, and then lift and lower the leg. Working the inner thigh muscles. Common weakness, especially if your practice is focused on hip opening. It's easy to miss the inner thigh. Then inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, knee behind the right wrist. Raja Kapotasana, royal pigeon. So we try to flex the knee joint. Bring your hands back. So use your fingertips. You could put a block under your buttocks as an option or a support. Try to straighten your left leg and drive the left hip forward. Whoa, just like ninja hips. Option 2 is reaching for the left foot. I recommend using the right hand. Left finger's out for balance. Maybe you pull the heel in towards you. If you're loose and strong today, you might catch the foot and press the elbow up. Helps to have genetically long arms. So sometimes it takes a few incarnations to access this pose. If you're going to go for the back bend, make sure you're squeezing the inner legs and using the core. Exhale, let go. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Feet together, left leg up on an inhale. Bend the knee, circling the left hip. Allow the pelvis to follow the knee out to the left, and then keep that form. Use the fingertips to test the circuitry. That's a good place to stay. Press the knee up as high as you can and hold. Option 2, wild thing. Landing the ball of the foot softly. 3 more breaths. Back to down dog, lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, knee to right shoulder, fall in triangle, straighten the leg out, pick up the right arm and breathe, stacking shoulders. Option 2, lift and lower left leg. 5 times, working the inner thigh. Back to down dog, inhale. Exhale, knee behind the left wrist. Raja kapotasana. Some like to sit down. It's going to affect your back bend. Squeeze the midline. Lift your pelvis off the floor a little. Your right leg can stay straight. Drive the right hip forward with buttock power. Option 2, left hand reaches back. Right fingers can come down for support. Maybe you're pulling the heel into your buttock, just like the gecko twist we did earlier. If you're flipping the grip, left palm up. Catch near the big toe region on the inner edge of the foot. And then as you lift the heart, the elbow gradually goes out to the side and then up. God willing. Just keep squeezing the midline. Exhale to release. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Bow pose, dhanurasana. Feet together, knees apart. Inhale, lift everything up. Option 2, exhale, catch the outer feet and kick back to lift your knees. Exhale, down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale from the core, down dog. Inhale, lower your knees down. Tuck in your shirt. Helps to pull your pants up to get that lower transverse awake. Drawing in around the pant line below the navel. Take the forearms down. Pincha mayurasana. Modification. Bring your feet together. Lift your hips and press your heart towards your feet. Okay. Next form from there. Lift and lower your heels. As the heels go up, focus on pressing your chest to your feet. The progressions from there just involve lifting one leg. So as you rock onto the toe, heart to foot. Eventually introducing a jump. If you're comfortable in full form, hold it. There is the option to use a wall behind you as well. Press the heart through the arms. This is a great arm balance for using your full range of motion in the shoulder. Scapula protracted. So much you can do. You can also play with frog legs to help find the balance. Just like we did earlier, knees wide, thigh bones towards the sides of the belly. And then when you're finished, come into a kneeling position. Counter pose, Camel Urdhva. Legs are parallel about hip width. And we'll do this really great vinyasa. So we take the arms forward, and in camel, the heart is lifted, but in this preparation posture, we're actually going to shorten the space between the sternum, or the heart center, and the pubic bone, so like that. And we're going to use that action to go back in space, and then slowly lift the heart as you come up. Okay, you can bring the arms forward. Exhale, lift the pubic bone. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, pubic bone lifts, tailbone drops. Inhale, heart lifts. 3 more to go. Try to keep your legs parallel. Press down through all the toenails. Very good. 1 more. All right, we'll meet at the top. So full camel, you could keep your hands at your sacrum, lifting the heart. There's a little lift of the pubic bone as you lean back in space and take the head back. Okay, option 2, the progression involves bigger lift of the pubic bone to catch your heels, and then gradually relift the heart and release the head back as much as you're comfortable. We'll be here for a little while. Squeeze the inner leg line, work the inner thighs. That's the pattern for all back bends, which also helps awaken the pelvic floor and create that sense of lengthening up through the crown of the head. As if there was a thread going through the spine and a yoga fairy is pulling up on the thread, literally creating more space between the vertebrae. Exhale from the core, lifting pubic bone to come up. Take a moment to feel the residue. Great teacher David Williams once said that the invisible stuff in yoga is the most important. And I don't think he was referring to the yoga fairies, but I have no evidence to the contrary. Taking the hands forward, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Inhale through sitting. Last round of back bending. Exhale to lay down. You can either do full bridge or full wheel, your choice. Bend the knees, feet hip width or wider, heels slightly in front of your buttocks. For those of you in bridge, loop your shoulders into the floor and take an inhale to come up. Great place to stay. Those in wheel, exhale to place the hands underneath your shoulders. Wiggle them closer and closer. Good, and then draw the elbows in. Hands are shoulder width or wider, just like your down dog. Elbows in, hips up. As you inhale, push through the heel of the palm. Lift the pubic bone, just like we did for camel. And breathe. Tensioning the core, even as the abdomen starts to lengthen. That's the refinement, is allowing the front body to open, but keeping that little bit of tension. Supporting the low back from the core. Those of you really comfortable in wheel, start to rock forward and back, bending the knees more, and then straightening the legs a little more. Playing with the weight transfer from heel of palm to gripping with the fingertips more. And then wheel, push up, bend your knees, touch the top of the head down, hands closer to the feet. Push up, inhale. And then hold still, 5 more breaths. Look between hands, stretching the throat. Grip with the fingertips, strong in the core of the body. 3 more breaths. Try to slow it down. Squeezing the midline between the legs, even though the legs are parallel, hip width. Exhale to tuck the chin, come down. Take a moment to feel the residue. You can draw your knees to your shoulders, wide apart, and try to press your sacrum into the floor. Wide-legged pose. Take your legs out to the sides, holding the inner thighs, or you can hook the big toes. 5 breaths on your back. Option 2, allow the sacrum and spine to lift, rolling back over your shoulders. Plow pose meets wide-legged fold, also known as Supta Konasana, reclined widespread angle. And then rock up, bouncing on your sitting bones. Hold the big toes. You may have to bend the knees to help get your back straight. And then find your straight spine, 5 breaths, lifting the heart as much as you can. And this family of poses were recommended by Krishnamacharya as an amazing way to establish a connection to what's called Uddiyana Bandha, the drawing in of the low belly that relates to lifting the heart, getting long through the crown of the head, befriending the yoga fairy. Exhale, let go. Let the legs come down. Upavishta Konasana, forward bend. So with an inhale, spread the arms like wings. Exhale, keep your back straight, hinge. Again, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, hinge. And once more, inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, come forward. You might hold the shins. Maybe you can hold the feet. 5 breaths. Try gazing between your eyebrows. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bring the feet together. Baddha Konasana, bound angle. Inhale, pull the feet in, lift your chest up, lift your chin. Exhale, hinge at the hip or round the spine generously, your choice. And breathe into your back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold your right leg back, leaning onto your left hand. So right foot folds back, all the toenails on the floor. And then take your left foot to your inner thigh, twisting to the left. Option 2 is half lotus if that's in your practice, taking the foot to the hip crease, in which case you're invited to bind, catching the foot with the left hand. And breathe. Gazing over that left shoulder. Think about the tail getting heavy as the left chest opens up. Inhale back to center. And exhale, let go. Bring the legs out and we'll switch. Lean over onto your right. Left leg folds back, half hero. All the toenails on the floor outside the hip. Right foot to inner leg or half lotus. Exhale, twisting. That right hand could hold the back of the shirt, reaching as close to your left hip as possible. You're in lotus, catch the foot, and breathe. Inhale back to center, and exhale, release the posture. Come to a comfortable seat. We'll close practice with a chant of Om one time, and then I encourage you to lay onto your back for Shavasana or do any other practice you feel called to do. Hands together, close the eyes, and welcome a warm feeling of gratitude into the heart. There's so much to be grateful for in every moment, but it does take mental training to look for it. And then long breath in together. Om. Thank you so much, friends. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed yourself. And I hope you have a great rest of the day. Bring that love in through your practice. Shine it out. Peace. How cheesy can I get before 9? Just getting started.